friends, welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe, and today I'm doing a 2 for Tuesday brought to you by that wonderful man Tom over there at Knife Delights. This is his open tag where you take two knives and you just talk about them. They don't have to be similar, they can be whatever, just what you think about them. Well, today I'm putting a little twist on that, and I'm going to do a new knives. I got my first ever from England, so I'm really excited. I'm going to get into these. These just came in the mail today. I got the package. I was like, I don't know anyone from there, but I ordered them, but I didn't realize where they're coming from. So let's get into these. The first one, we'll do the number 160 knife, which is a lamb's foot knife. I'm using the Walmart button lock knife, the $24 knife for opening them up. I'm hoping my fingernails can handle the pulls on these, because most knives made in England, Sheffield, England. Oops, they're taped on the side too. Didn't notice that. Too excited. I want to get into this. I want to see my knives. I want to play with my knives. Well, not play with them, because that would be inappropriate. Yeah, I'll show this to you. I wanted to share these because these are the first ones that I've gotten. And I'm pretty excited, to be honest with you. And at $33 each, I don't see how you could go wrong on this, unless they're just horrible. Cool. I have not cleaned these up or nothing. There's the Eyewitness, Sheffield, England. There's definitely some build scruff on them, but the build quality looks pretty good. It's got a little gap, but can I see through it? Cannot see through it. Feels really good in hand. I like that kind of a swell there. Feels really good. Let's see what this sheep's what it's like. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's not so bad. It's got some serious pull though. But like the opening pulls probably, I hate judging pulls because I can't feel my hands all the time. But it's like probably a 5-ish. It's definitely in there. You got to work at it. But right there, that's I would call that a 7. I mean, you definitely have to work on that. I think once I put some oil on this will be absolutely wonderful. But I wanted to show my first impressions. I think I'm going to put a little mineral oil on this wood. Can't remember, what is the wood? What type of wood is this? This is... can't remember what wood it was. It wasn't anything super special, but I just trying to remember what wood it was. Wood was wood. But yeah, just a really good looking piece. Really like the design, and I see more of these style coming from England in my future. Oh man, that one's hard to open. Sharp as a dickens. I should have had a piece of paper here to test it on, but I don't. But yeah, that is a really nice knife. Really excited to own this. Let's use it to get into the next one. This is the 162. Okay, this one had a slightly different, even though the box looked the same, it was slightly different. The opening. Only had one piece of tape on it, I guess is what I mean by slightly different. Okay, this one does not have a cover over it, so it's a little bit different, but it's still beautiful. This is considered their 162 is what they call this. 2 1/4 inch blade, clip point, the number 162. So let's check this out. Again, the wood looks pretty much the same, well, a little bit nicer texture. Feels good in hand, has a kind of, swell there. There is a tang stamp. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah, just beautiful piece. This one definitely built a little bit tighter. Can definitely not see any light through it. Man, for a $33 knife, this thing's pretty frickin'. Definitely a lighter pull, But man, that lockup is redonkulous. That last little bit right there is like, that's a 7 again. So I'm noticing something consistent, at least with these ones that I got, is the lockup is really, really good. The initial pull, snap's good, but the initial pull is not so bad till you get there. Man, that is some tight action there. Holy moly. That's awesome. You know, I was really concerned getting these that I wasn't going to be able to open them because of my fingernails, you know, my thumbnails. I've been using some stuff to make them better. But man, these are just beautiful. I'm so glad I got these. I love that clip point. Just a beautiful looking clip point. What a sharp, sharp looking knife. Get it? Sharp, sharp knife. Haha. It's my channel. It's my crappy jokes, okay? Just going to take a little bit longer look at these. Man, these are just beautiful. Yeah, I definitely think some more of these are in my near future. Yeah, these things are just beautiful. Let's see if the bolsters are if the knife. Okay, so the knife shape is exactly the same. It's just a different blade. I didn't realize that, but it's still cool because different wood and stuff, you know, and different blades. I am really, really liking these. Just a nice, traditional, simple pocket knife, you know. I like the bells and whistles, and, you know, I obviously like my button locks and stuff, but there's something to be said when you put a good quality pocket knife in your hands or in your pocket. Just makes you feel, you know, good. These are considerably cheaper than a case knife, still handmade, you know, made in Sheffield, England, which is known to around the world as a cutler's area. You know, they build beautiful cutlery. And just gorgeous. I'll show these again real quickly once I clean them up. And when I say clean them up, I mean like give them some oil, get the building grub out of there, you know, and it's not really cleaning them. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Get the new stank off it. New stank. Come up with some weird stuff because I am weird. Yeah, this is a beautiful knife. I'm going to open up this other one and kind of compare them. If I can figure out a way to hang on to it so you can see them. There we go. Yeah, just beautiful. Beautiful knives. Really glad I picked these up. Some more knives going into my grandson's inheritance. He might not even like knives. If he doesn't, I'll sell them, you know, give him the money or something, you know, but I'm hoping my little buddy will love hanging out with Grandpa. Okay, I just noticed something about the sheep's foot. It's a little offset right there. The spring is slightly lower. If you can see that. It's not bad. I just noticed it. And like, I'm not trying to nitpick them to death. It's just, you know, for my first experience, I just wanted to see where they are. Now in lockup, it is in lockup, you cannot feel. You can't even feel the transition either anyway. But closed, yeah, it definitely drops down in there a little bit. Not bad. I mean, now if this was a $100, $200 knife, I'd complain. It's just, I'm making observations, you know, I want to look and really get to know this knife. Some of the edges are sharp-ish. I mean, you're not going to get cut by no means, but like, at this price level, there is no frills, you know, like the blades, top of the blades don't have any chamfer or anything. They're just boom, you know, square cut. I'm not complaining about that again. I'm just letting you all know if you pick up any of these. Same in the bolster here. You get the same, you know, it's just, there's no chamfering, but they do look very, very nice. Yeah, the clip point is exactly the same style, same way. This one definitely got nicer in the bolster. Let's see when it's open. I didn't check that before. Yeah, again in the open, you can't even feel the transition very good. But yeah, that side to side, I mean, that'll catch your finger. You could definitely do a ferrule rod on it, if you didn't close it accidentally from the pressure. And again, I'm not complaining. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, man, right down the center. How's this one? Right down the center. Yeah, I'm not complaining. It's observations. I want to be fair, because you guys know, even me being sorry, trying playing with the box, trying to get the tab back in. Don't know why I like squirrel. um, but these are the two I got. Very nice. I'm going to pick up some more. They had a bunch of different ones, and I'm sure they get different ones in because they had a bunch out of stock. Probably depends whenever he gets his order in, because it is an American company called James and Company. Um, so it just takes time to, for him to get these to us, and stuff. Oh, my neck. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm definitely not complaining. There are definitely more of these in my future. Just beautiful. Just beautiful, beautiful, simple pieces of cutlery. I mean, yeah, the frills and all those extra bells and whistles are fun to have, but sometimes, when it comes to it, do you really need all those bells and whistles and everything? Or do you just need a good, dependable knife that's going to get the work done? And what I like about these, yeah, they're not bone, they're wood, but I got two of these for the price of like one case trapper. And no, don't take me wrong, I'm still going to be buying my case trappers and my case other knives that I like from Case. It's just, I can't remember who I watched. I know part of it was Patty's Potato Peelers. And, oh gosh, I can't think of his, Slip Joint Sawyer. And there's an American creator that made, showing these. Oh, it's Pete, Jersey Knife Guy, was talking about the different ones that he gets and sends to people. And they're not these ones. They're slightly different, but where he got them from, that's where I figured out to go find these. Because I really wanted to check some of these out. And, man, I tell you, the finish on the outside, rubbing like that, you can't feel the pins at all. This one's just slight, just very slight right there. And you had to be feeling for them. But yeah, these are just beautiful. Well, I'm just babbling now. But yeah, because of Jersey Knife Guy Pete there, I decided I want to pick up a couple of these, and I'll show them, again with the blades open and everything. And I'm really glad that I did. He's sending different ones to people, but I started with the most inexpensive ones just to see what they is like, because I thought, you know what? If the inexpensive ones make me go, ooh, these are nice, then I'll spend more money on the more expensive, because in my brain housing group, they should be nicer, right? Nicer, yes, nicer. So with that being said, thank you all so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. Just have a wonderful, blessed day. Life is too short to complain too much and not get things done. I have a splitting headache and I hurt, but I still reorganized our living room, still did this. I'm going to get a couple shorts up today. Just get out there and take your time and do what you can. Life's too short to let it go by. Believe me, I know. I've let a couple, 3, 4, 5 years go by in my life, and I can't get them back. So, thanks for watching. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.